Hello and welcome to this exciting marathon-themed episode on my channel. I've been doing a lot of recipe vlogs lately, but for this one, I had to feature this brand new running vest that I purchased for my marathon training cycle 2024. Before I open up this package and show you my brand new running vest, I wanted to quickly show you the running belt that I'll be retiring. I bought this Nathan running belt for my very first marathon back in 2019. The reason why I decided to upgrade from this running belt to a full-on running vest this time around is because while I was running with this around my waist, the elastic bands holding the water bottles got a bit worn out. A few times the water bottle actually flew out and I had to stop running to go retrieve one of these guys, and it would just kind of like bobble up and down. That Nathan belt has served me so well, but it is time to move on to bigger and better things. Ooh. And I should tell you the exact make and model and product info. This is the Pinnacle 4-liter women's hydration race vest. I got it in black/hibiscus colors and it's an extra small. So excited that it finally arrived. I loved the colors. This is what it looks like in the front. And this is what the back looks like. Let's see how the sizing looks. All right. Knowing that my previous Nathan belt stretched out a bit with the elastic bands, I wanted to go pretty small with this one because over time and over use with heat and the sun, things just tend to stretch out a bit. These are a bit snug, the straps across my chest. I think it looks pretty cool. This is what the back looks like. Hopefully you can see it okay. And then you've got these straws. I have never run with something like this. I'm just gonna unfasten this here and take it off. I am checking out these little water pouches. I'm trying to see how you get it out of the holder. I'm just taking off the plastic wrapping that's on the nozzle. This is one of the 2 flasks included in the vest. I've never had a water bottle or any kind of pouch with this texture. This is what the Hydro Pack looks like up close. I am going to try to free this little guy from its fastener. Hopefully not break anything. All right, there went one. Just for sizing, you can kind of see how big it is. I brought my water bottle over here to see what this would be like with water inside of it. I'm just gonna give you a quick look. I remember when I first got into long distance running and I would see people running with these types of vests and I thought they were just so intense looking, but honestly, when you're out for a really long run, you stop caring what other people think of you because you know that hydration is so important. This is what it looks like with some water inside of it. And the back of the Hydro Flask has this sturdy strip of material that helps to keep the rough shape. Having nice gear and goodies, which I'll get to in a second, really makes marathon training so much more doable and so much more enjoyable. Let's just take a sip out of this guy. Let's see if I can manage it. Okay, so the straw is working. Looks like it kind of vacuum sealed it when I took a sip. It like suctioned the air out of there. I think I'm gonna just lay that there and get the other Hydro Flask unfastened. And then I'll put the whole thing on for you. I'll put some water in this second Hydro Flask as if I were going out on a run with both of them all filled up with water. Here comes the second one. Whoop. I'm gonna fill this second flask up, not the whole way, but probably about half. It'll just kind of fall in there. You put the flask into one of the sides of the vest, and then if you see this silver strap up here, you take the straw/nozzle and you tuck it underneath so that it's not flying all over the place and it's kind of held upright. Second side, gonna throw this flask in there. I'm sure this will become second nature after several runs. And I have some pretty good like space underneath the armpit. Hopefully you can kind of see it. And then I'm going to fasten this. So the hope is that I will be running and I just turn my head and go like this or like this. And then, you know, it's not shifting and moving too much. Overall, I'm very pleased with how this is looking. It feels very lightweight, breathable. I'm gonna take it off now and give you the rundown of all the other goodies I'm gonna be using for this marathon training cycle. I'm gonna turn over here now to my favorite fueling bar. It's Lärabars. I have lemon, I have apple pie, I have blueberry muffin flavor. I may or may not have already dug into these almond cookie variety Lärabars. I really was feeling like almond flavored something just sounded really good. So good variety, good stockpile to get me started with marathon training. I'll be starting training on Monday, February 19th officially. The training plan I'm using for this cycle is the Higdon Intermediate 2 training plan. The way that I've always mapped out my schedule for marathon training is to print off calendars and then just write in the number of miles that I have to run every day. I've got all the months printed off here, so February, March, April, May, and then of course the last month of June. I'll link the Higdon Intermediate 2 training plan in the description box below so you can see what that training plan looks like. The very last thing I wanted to show you was my new pair of running shoes. I have run every single marathon and done all of my marathon training in Brooks Adrenaline shoes. I love this model and I love the colors that they offer. I decided this time around I was gonna go for lighter colored shoes. These are grayscale with a little bit of seafoam bluish green at the bottom and then purple laces with the swoosh mark on the side. Like with the Higdon training plan, I figure if it's worked and you felt good, I really see no compelling reason to switch it up. I love to stick with things that have worked for me in the past and that I've really liked. I will also link these in the description box below, so you guys have tons to check out below. If you're interested in Lärabars, those are gonna be down there too. That's everything for this Nathan Running Vest unboxing episode with these bonus items as well. Thank you very much for checking out this marathon themed vlog. I hope you found it interesting, informative, maybe a little bit motivational, maybe got you thinking about trying out a race sometime soon. I look forward to updating you on my progress in the months to come. But in the meantime, take care, eat well, and I will see you in the next episode on this channel. Bye!